Welcome to Tales of Elder Names, stories about the origin and meaning of names in the ancient world, from the Bronze Age to the early medieval period. For episode 3, we'll look in more detail at dithematic names from the Bavarian dialect of Old High German. Our source for these names will be the Liber Confraternitatum Vetustior, Older Confraternity Book, of the Archabbey of St Peter in Salzburg, compiled between the year 784 and the 11th century, in what was then the Duchy of Bavaria. Confraternity books are a record of people the priests and monks of the abbey would remember in their prayers, including members of the abbey community, donors, and pilgrims. Since they list deceased members of the community, they are also known as necrologies. As these books are primarily a simple list of names, they preserve the forms used in daily life, rather than Latinized forms more common in traditions, records of land transfer, written in Latin at the time. Thus they form an invaluable record of Germanic dithematic names as they appeared in the early medieval period. The ordered entries in the older Confraternity Book of the Abbey of St Peter are from the late 8th or early 9th century CE, while later entries up to the 11th century use any available space. This places it formally in the time of Old High German, and the recorded names use both older East Franconian forms of themes and the corresponding High German forms first recorded in the region, where B, D, T, and TH for eth have shifted to P, T, Z, and D respectively. The Institute for Medieval Research of the Austrian Academy of Sciences hosts the Abbey's photographic facsimile, but I'll largely be following the easier-to-read typeset edition produced by the Monumenta Germaniae Historica. Links to both are in the description. Monument in this context is another word for document. The first dithematic names in the text were added in the 9th century. From column 1, Perchteri. The proto-theme is Old High German Percht, Bercht in other dialects, equivalent to Old English Bercht, bright. The Old High German and Old English forms developed from a reconstructed Proto-West Germanic Bercht, from Proto-Germanic Berchtas. Cognate, from the same parent, are Old Norse Bjartra and Gothic Berchts. Note that proper nouns were usually not capitalized. Short vowel Germanic proto-themes originally retained the final stem vowel, here perchta, but were later syncopated. The Proto-Indo-European reconstruction is berchtos, from berg, to shine, plus tos, an adjectival suffix. From Proto-Indo-European are Celtic bergstos, bright. Old Irish flathbutach, flath, lord, plus bert, plus noun suffix arch. Anglo-Irish Flaherty. Albanian Bate, white. The deuterotheme is Old High German heri, Old English here, Proto-West Germanic hari, Old Norse her, Proto-Germanic harias. In the recorded forms, the second syllable I causes umlaut of A to E, a process also known as levelling. Cognates are Celtic korios, army, Lithuanian karas, karias, war, Classical Greek koira, root of koiranos, military leader, Old Persian kara, army, from Proto-Indo-European korios, war, troops, from ker, army. Next in column 1 is Gospert. The proto-theme is a demonym, Gos, with characteristic High German shift from T to Z, and long O. In Old English, Yert, from Proto-West Germanic Gaut, Old Norse Garta, from Proto-Germanic Gautas, Geet, an inhabitant of southern Sweden, historic Gotaland, such as the legendary Beowulf. The demonym may refer to an eponymous founder Gautas, also an epithet of Odin, with the possible meaning of pourer, caster, priest who poured the libation, from the past tense of Proto-Germanic geotanar, pour, cast metal, Proto-Indo-European geo, pour. Cognate with this a Sanskrit hotra, Indo-Iranian jarta, priest, from Proto-Indo-European gertor, pourer, and Old Persian daucha, Proto-Indo-European geotre, libation, offering, in onomastic use. Variants of Gos, Kos, Kaus, Kos, Gauss, are fairly common in Germanic names from Bavaria, Austria, and Lombardy. The consonants G and Z are voiced allophones of K and S. Allophones are variant sounds of a grapheme, letter form. Almost all consonants occur in voiced and unvoiced pairs. Example voiced B, D, Eth, G, Z, and Ej correspond to unvoiced P, T, theta, K, S, and Esh, and pronunciation can change without a corresponding change in spelling. The deuterotheme is Old High German perkt, bright. On the same line as Gospert is Deatkrim. The proto-theme is Old High German Deot, nation, people. Old English third, Proto-West Germanic Therdu, Old Norse Thjoth, Gothic Theuda, Proto-Germanic Theotho, Proto-Indo-European Teota, tribe. Broader cognates are Italo-Celtic Tauta, people, nation, used in some Celtic names, and Baltic Tauta. The deuterotheme is an unvoiced variant of West Germanic Grim, cognate with Old Norse Grima, from Proto-Germanic Grimas, an onomastic variant of Grimo, mask, faceplate, visor, grease, found in male names and as another epithet of Odin, from a Proto-Indo-European root, gre, to paint, streak, smear. Decorated visors and faceplates, perhaps modelled on masked Roman cavalry helmets, took on the term earlier used for war paint, but fell out of use by the 8th century. By the 12th century, the original grease streak sense predominates in prosaic use, as in English grime, and the mask sense survives only in Scandinavian terms for halter. 1934 drawing by Joseph Schranel of a 7th century helmet with a grim, found in Vendel, Sweden. The final dithematic name in column 1 is Lioteri. The proto-theme here is Old High German Lioti, Liut, people, person, modern Bavarian Laird, German Leute, Leut, cognate with Old English Leode, Leode, Old Norse Ljöther, Gothic Ljuth, from Proto-Germanic Liudis and Liutas, Proto-Indo-European Hlaudis and Hlaudos, people, adults. Cognate themes in other families are Balto-Slavic Gliaudas, Slavic Lyuda, in numerous names such as Old Czech Lyudmila. The deuterotheme is again Old High German Heri, army. A popular name in the 8th to 11th century, this spelling alone recurs 4 times in the Confraternity Book. In later centuries it morphs into the surname Luther. In column 2 the first Germanic name is Hilthrat, occurring twice in the same line. The first theme here is the popular Old High German Hilt, battle, fight, Old English Hild, Proto-West Germanic Hildi, Old Norse Hilthr, Gothic Hilds, Hildi, Proto-Germanic Hildis, Proto-Indo-European Keltis, from Kel, to hit, strike. Since the first syllable is short, the I stem was initially retained in the prototheme as in Gothic, but was later syncopated, dropped, as a result of a constant process of trisyllabic reduction. Compare the pronunciation of different and several. The second theme is Old High German Rat, advice, counsel, cognate with Old English rad, from Proto-West Germanic rad, Old Norse rath, Gothic red, from Proto-Germanic redas, Proto-Indo-European redos, from red, think, order. A shift in pronunciation of to e in the Roman Empire later produced East Germanic rit and rith forms. Between the 2 entries of Hilthrat is recorded Wihrat. The prototheme written here as UUIH represents Old High German Wi, holy, Modern German Vai, holy, Old English Weo, Proto-West Germanic Wi, Old Norse We, holy place, Gothic Wies, Proto-Germanic Wihas, holy, Proto-Indo-European Weekos, from Week, to choose, set aside as holy, sacrifice. The second theme here is again Old High German Rat, advice, counsel. The next name is difficult to analyze. Eistolf. The prototheme is anachronistic, as Bavarian AI changed to EI around 800, so this may represent a name from Lombard Italy, where names beginning Eist and Ast are more common. The next difficulty is the sense. Eist is typically Lombardic, and the prosaic sense is unconfirmed. A derivation from Proto-West Germanic Eist, kiln, oven, would correspond to the use of Celtic artis, furnace, fire, while a borrowing from Gothic Eist, honour, compares to the use of regular Proto-Germanic Aiso, Old English Old High German Ära, honour. Relation to Heistolf has been suggested, perhaps from early Old High German Heist, Proto-Germanic Heifstis, violence, struggle, but in High German H dropping is rare before vowels, where instead some names have an epenthetic added H, as in Hersta, from Ersta, Easter. The deuterotheme, however, is the prolific Old High German Wolf, West Germanic Wolf, Old Norse Ulfa, Proto-Germanic Wulfas, Proto-Indo-European Wulkos. Cognates are Lepontic Ulkos, Greek Lukos, Balto-Slavic Wilkas, Old Persian Waka, Sanskrit Waraka. The next legible entries are without controversy. Regenfrid. The prototheme is Old High German Regen, Old English Rein, mighty, supreme, Old Norse Regen, genitive Ragna, gods, powers, Gothic Ragen, decree, judgment, Proto-Germanic Ragnar, rule, counsel. The development seems to be rule, advice, judgment, to rulers, powers, to powerful, mighty. While the root is Proto-Indo-European, this development is peculiar to Germanic. The deuterotheme here is Old High German Frid, Fridu, peace, refuge, German Frieda, Old English Frith, Proto-West Germanic Frithu, Old Norse Frithr, Gothic Frithus, Proto-Germanic Frithus, from frias, free, loved, comparable to truth from true. With feminine O declension are Old High German Fried, Frida, Old English Frithu, Friothu, Proto-Germanic Fritho, Gothic Friathwa, from Friathwo, peace, and Old Norse Frithr, beloved, beautiful, Proto-Germanic Fridas. The Proto-Indo-European root is prihos, beloved. Siegfried, the famous Siegfried from the song The Nibelungs. The proto-theme is the familiar Old High German Siegi, victory, Old English Sia, Old Norse Sigr, Gothic Sigis, Proto-Germanic Sigis, earlier Segas, victory, Proto-Indo-European Segos, the overpowering, from seg, to hold, overpower. Cognate with Sanskrit sahas, force, power, victory. The second theme here is again Old High German Frid, Fridu, peace, refuge. Engelhild. The proto-theme is a demonym, Old High German Engel, Proto-Germanic Anglis, an inhabitant of England or Anglia in Jutland, but has long been associated with Proto-West Germanic Angel, from Latin angelus, messenger, angel. The origin of Anglia is uncertain. Derivation from both Proto-West Germanic angel, hook, barb, and angi, narrow, have been suggested. The deuterotheme is the common element hilt, battle, fight, originally with feminine I declension. Paltrig, Old High German palt, bald, bold, Old English bald, bald, Proto-West Germanic balth, Old Norse baltha, Gothic balth, Proto-Germanic balthas. In West Old Norse the L and eth merge into a voiceless fricative, written double L as in Welsh. The second theme here is Old High German rig, king, ruler, Old English rik, Old Norse riker, Gothic riks, Proto-Germanic riks, borrowed from Celtic riks, from Proto-Indo-European regs, king, chief. The native form rekas survived only in Old Norse reker. Aside from Gothic, all are found only in names and other compounds. Sigulwalch. Sigu here is an alternate declension of sigi, victory, resulting from syncopation and reanalysis of the original Proto-Germanic neuter z declension, segas. The deuterotheme is Old High German Walch, Roman, Old English Walch, Roman, Britain, Proto-Germanic Walkas, Gaul, later Roman citizen, from the Gallic tribal name Walkas, Latin Walke, possibly from the Celtic theme Walkos, hawk. Engelperkt, a name combining two themes we've come across before, the demonym Engel and the ever-popular Perkt. This combination you may recognize the modern German form Engelbert, the given name of a 19th century composer, and the stage name of British singer Engelbert Humperdinck. Ortnat. The first theme here is Old High German Ort, earlier Ort, Old English Ad, Proto-West Germanic Aud, Old Norse Author, Gothic Auda, from Proto-Germanic Audas, wealth, property, related to Autana, to gift, grant. Not quite as common is the second theme, here a devoiced version of Old High German Nand, Old English North, with nasalization of anth to long oath, Proto-West Germanic Nanth, Old Norse Nanr, from leavening of enthr to nr, Gothic Nanths, from Proto-Germanic Nantas, an onomastic masculine version of feminine Nantho, bravery, daring, Proto-Indo-European Nant, to fight, dare, cognate with Old Irish net, battle, combat. Kuntrat, a devoiced variant of Gundrad, with Old High German proto-theme Gund, Gunda, Old English Guth, Guth, Proto-West Germanic Gunthi, Old Norse Gurther, Gunr, Vandal Gunth, Proto-Germanic Gunthis, war, battle, Proto-Indo-European Gwentis, slaughter, striking. As seen before with Old English Noth and Old Norse Nanr, Northern Germanic languages, English, Frisian, Saxon, and Norse, syncopate nth to eth by simulation of the n to the preceding vowel, resulting in increased vowel length, or in Norse by loss of eth and gemination, doubling of n. In Old High German, Gunda and Hilda shifted to the o declension, in which the nominative was often remodelled with the final a from the accusative. while Gund and Hild generally maintained the I declension. Cognates are in the Indo-Aryan branch, Sanskrit hati, Proto-Iranian janti, killing, striking, destruction. The second theme is once again Alto-German Rat, advice, counsel. Adelheid. Here the proto-theme is the popular Old High German Adel, Proto-West Germanic Athel, noble, Old Norse Athel, chief, head, from Proto-Germanic Athelas, noble, well-born, from Athela, nature, nobility. More prosaic is Old High German Adel, edel, Old English Athele, noble, Proto-West Germanic Atheli, Proto-Germanic Athalias, or Athulias, from Athulia, nature, birth, inheritance. In onomastic use this may be shortened to Old High German al, ad, Old English al. The second theme is feminine Old High German Heid, Haida, Old English hath, Proto-West Germanic Hythi, Old Norse Hythra, Gothic Hythi, Proto-Germanic Hythi, forest, heath, pasture, mixed I, yo declension, cognate with Brythonic Coid, forest. This deuterotheme is commonly reanalyzed as a feminine form of masculine Old High German Heit, Old English Had, Proto-West Germanic Haidu, Old Norse Hythr, Gothic Haidus, Proto-Germanic Haidus, character, honour, as the Old High German and Old Norse lemma forms are either allophones or homographs. Wolfperro, a popular proto-theme used earlier in the text as a deuterotheme, Old High German wolf, wolf. The second theme is another totemic element, Old High German bero, pero, bear, Old English bera, Proto-West Germanic bero, Gothic bera, from Proto-Germanic bero, Proto-Indo-European berhon, bear, a unique Germanic construction. The zero-grade accusative form, Proto-Germanic berlu, appears as a variant proto-theme and was reanalyzed as U-declension masculine nominative in Old Norse bjorn, bear. The rest in column 2 unclear or abbreviated. Column 3 has Altfrid, from either Altafrid or Altifrid. The first theme is Old High German Alt, age, Old English Ald, Proto-West Germanic Ald, Proto-Germanic Aldas, Proto-Indo-European Heltos, grown, or Old High German Alti, Old Norse Ald, Gothic Alds, from Aldis, age, man. The second theme is Old High German Fried, peace. Willihelm, a variation of Old Willihelm, an early example of a name still common today as Wilhelm and William, combining two popular themes. The proto-theme is Old High German Willow, Old English Willa, Proto-West Germanic Willio, Old Norse Willi, Gothic Willia, Proto-Germanic Willio, will, wish, desire, from Williana, Proto-Indo-European Wiljeti, want, desire. West Germanic forms have consonant doubling, gemination, before J, retained as I in the proto-theme before third syllable reduction. Cognate themes are Old High German Wala, Old Norse Wal, Proto-Germanic Wala, choice, election, from Proto-Indo-European Wel, choose, and Proto-Slavic Wola, will. The deuterotheme is West Germanic Helm, Old Norse Hjalma, Gothic Hilms, Proto-Germanic Helmas. Adelhelm, a widespread name combining two popular themes, Old High German Adel and Helm, equivalent to Old English Athelhelm, a popular name in the 9th to 10th centuries. Landrat, a new theme for the proto-theme, Old High German Land, land, country, West Germanic Land, from Proto-Germanic Landa, land, ground, Proto-Indo-European land, land, steppe. Cognate terms are Celtic Landa and Balto-Slavic Linda. Proto-Slavic Lerdo, heath, steppe. The second theme is yet again Old High German Rat, advice, counsel. Willipero, another combination of two themes we've seen earlier, Old High German willo, will, wish, desire, and pero, bear. Erlenrod, two new themes in this name. The first, Old High German Erlen, courage, vigour, Old English Erlen, Proto-West Germanic Aljan, Old Norse Eljan, vigour, Gothic Aljan, zeal, Proto-Germanic Aljana. The second is Old High German Rod, before the 9th century, Hrod, fame, renown, Old English Hroth, Proto-West Germanic Hrothi, Old Norse Hrotha, Gothic Hroths, Proto-Germanic Hrothis, cognate with Sanskrit Kirti, fame, praise, renown. Engelmar. Here the common Old High German proto-theme Engel is joined by the widespread Mar, great, glorious, Old English Mare, Proto-West Germanic Mari, Old Norse Mar, Proto-Norse Maris, Vandal Mer, Proto-Germanic Merias, cognate with Slavic Mere, Old Church Slavonic Meru, Celtic Maros, Old Irish Mar, Mor, great. Perenfrid. The proto-theme is the regular accusative case of Old High German pero, bear, while the deuterotheme is Old High German Frid, peace. Waldfrid. Two of the most common themes, Old High German Wald, rule, authority, ruler, Old English Wild, Proto-West Germanic Wild, Old Norse Waldr, Proto-Germanic Waldas, cognate with Brythonic Gwaladr, Old Irish Flath, ruler, Celtic Latis, rule, Walos, prince, Old East Slavic Volod, Old Church Slavonic Vlad, rule, with Old High German Frid, peace. Hadepercht. The proto-theme is Old High German Hadu, war, Old English Hathu, Proto-West Germanic Hathu, Old Norse Horthr, Proto-Norse Hathus, Proto-Germanic Hathus, Proto-Indo-European Kertus, fight, cognate with Celtic Catus, battle, Brythonic Card, Old Irish Carth. The second theme is the recurring Old High German Percht, bright. Erkenfried. Here the proto-theme is Old High German Erkan, precious, genuine, Old English Erchen, Proto-West Germanic Erken, Old Norse Yarkna, Gothic Erkens, genuine, pure, Proto-Germanic Erknas, while the deuterotheme is Old High German Frid, peace. Askri. The proto-theme here is Old High German Ask, ash tree, Old English Ash, Proto-West Germanic Ask, Old Norse Asker, Proto-Germanic Askers, poetically, spear, spearman, warrior. The second theme is the common Old High German Reich, ruler, king. Hadeperg. The proto-theme is again Old High German Hadu, war. The second is the common feminine theme, Old High German Perg, burg, fortress, city, Old English Burg, Burr, Old Norse Borg, Gothic Bargs, Proto-Germanic Bergs, probably from Proto-Indo-European Bergus, cognate with Celtic Brix, Briga, hill, hill fort, and further to masculine Bergos, hill, mountain, Old High German Perk, Berg. Liutolf. Here the proto-theme is Old High German Liuti, Liut, people, person, and the deuterotheme is Old High German Wolf, wolf. Podelheit, another feminine name. The proto-theme here is rare, and the forms inconsistent. Possibly represents Proto-West Germanic Botel, dwelling, mansion, or Budel, officer, messenger. The second theme is the common Old High German Heid, heath. Engelpald. The proto-theme is again Old High German Engel, angle. The deuterotheme is the common Old High German Pald, bald, bold. Engelwolf, again Old High German Engel, angle, and Old High German Wolf, wolf. Isenhild, a new proto-theme, Old High German Isan, iron, Old English Isrun, Proto-West Germanic, Old Norse and Gothic Isan, Proto-Germanic Isana, borrowed from Celtic Isanom, and thus cognate with Gaelic Isanos, Old Irish Iran, Brythonic Hian. The insular forms without S became standard in English, North Frisian and Norse as well. The second theme is the common Old High German Hilt, battle. Altikund. In this case the proto-theme is clearly Old High German Alti, age, man, and the deuterotheme is Old High German Gund, war. Two final names can be read from column 3. Madelhild, a new proto-theme, Old High German Madel, assembly, Old English Mathel, Proto-West Germanic Mathel, Old Norse Mal, speech, matter, Gothic Mathel, Proto-Germanic Mathla, assembly, speech. The second theme is the common Old High German Hilt, battle. Regenbot. In this case the proto-theme is again Old High German Regen, mighty, supreme, along with a new theme which can serve as either proto or deuterotheme, Old High German Bot, command, message, West Germanic Bod, West Norse Both, East Norse Booth, from Proto-Germanic Buda, cognate with Old High German Boto, messenger, Old English Boda, Old Saxon Bodo, Old Norse Bothi, from Proto-Germanic Budo, and Old High German Butel, Old English Budel, Old Saxon Budel, Proto-Germanic Budlas, officer, messenger. There are another 43 pages in Salzburg's older Liber Confraternitatum, and many more names and themes to be found there, so I'll continue the detailed examination of the names recorded there in the next videos as well. As usual, resources and further information are in the description. Please add your questions and observations in the comments. Like, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of the next video.